Hey guys, what's up? This is Stephanie Ray, and I'm bringing to you the very first episode of Get Your Life Together. So it may seem like my life's together, it's really not. So I am the master of, if someone says they're coming over in 10 minutes, I can get the house looking like it's phenomenal in the areas that we're gonna hang out in. If they're gonna be in the living room, then like kitchen, dining room, living room is clean, and people are like, wow, you have 3 kids and your house is clean. It's an illusion. If you peel back everything, you'll see I don't have it that much together. I'm first to admit that. If you open up my drawers, very few of them are organized. I wish they were, but that's what the show is about. I'm trying to go into the details of my home, my life, how I handle things. I think we all could use some help. In this episode, we're going to be diving into my makeup. A lot of you may have this problem. Some of you may be super organized in this area. I just have all my makeup and I throw it in a bag, and while that's fine and normal, it's gotten to the point where I just have a ton of stuff that I'm not using. I can't ever see anything. I'm always digging to find stuff when I'm getting ready, and I just thought, man, that would make things really seamless and nice to have a place for everything to go, and for me to go through what I have and get rid of things that I really actually don't need anymore, or I just don't use. I'm sure you guys have been there. Like, I probably have things that are like a decade old in here, and I'm holding on strong to them because you guys know makeup costs a lot of money. Anywho, what I'm gonna do is show you how I go about it, show you what I use, how much things cost, where I get it from, if I had any coupons, whatever, and then maybe you can take it to your house and apply it to your home and get your life together too. All right, dun da da. All right, so it's not so messy, like I told you. Let me be totally honest. I was absolutely embarrassed to show you under my sink. So I spruced it up a little bit. I got the box for feminine products, so I didn't have stuff everywhere. And I just tidied things up and organized them a little bit more. And basically what I did to make it a little more organized underneath my sink was just got rid of the junk I didn't need. That is my worst problem, is I accumulate things I don't need, or I haven't used it in 6 months. I probably shouldn't even be using it, or I bought it in the first place, and it's still harbored under my sink. So let's take a look at my makeup issue. I have all of this junk in here. I mean, I've got a lot of junk. I'm not mad at the junk that I have, but I mean, I've just got to pick up all sorts of things to figure out where anything is, and that stinks. And then I have like some other bags with makeup in them too, and you know, they're just filled with makeup as well. And the reason why I have other bags is because sometimes I travel. This is like my travel bag, so I try and fit like my main makeup in here. And then I have like other little bags, like this is for one of my purses, so it's like has like my setting powder in it and stuff like that, and it's a little smaller and easier for me to carry. So I just want to find a way to organize my makeup and make it work for the space that I have. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to measure my areas that I want to incorporate organizing my makeup. Because if I want to compartmentalize things and have them kind of organized, I need to figure out, well, what space am I working with to put those things in? A while ago I got like a brush container for my counter. That was like the one little thing, was I have my perfume, because that's usually the last thing I do. I think happy thoughts because I need a reminder. And then I have my brush container, and really this isn't even a brush container technically. It was just a really cool item at Target. It's probably like $9.99, maybe $12.99 at the most. I just really liked it because it was unique, and I'm really, really big on having unique items. Now, Marie Kondo, my main chick, she has always said it's good to have kind of like little cubbies or areas where you can drop things into, so everything has a place to go, so you can tell things where to go, and so that you can see everything. That's a huge thing. In my buckets right now, I can't see everything. it's too much. I have to dig and dig and dig. And I'm like, oh, but I know what I need. I know I've got it. Where is it? So, and that was actually one of the things with my brush container that really, really helped me, because I'm like, okay, all my brushes are here. I know where to put them. I know where to grab them. I don't have to dig through a million bags to do it. So I already kind of helped myself by doing that one thing, but I gotta keep it going. This is carried on from another video. My husband says, I start a lot of projects, but I don't finish them, and my goal with this show is to complete each project fully, okay? Fully, not ish, or almost there, or one more task to do. I want to complete all the projects fully. So I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. I ended up getting all of my organizational stuff from a store called At Home. You guys may have heard of it. I live in Houston, so we have quite a few at-home stores. There's one local one that I went to, and I took the measurements that I got for my 2 drawers that I decided to use to organize my makeup, and I went to the store, and I honestly didn't care a ton if like everything matched or anything like that. But I just wanted to go there to see if I could find things to make this space work and help organize my makeup. Now, I'm not a person, like I have a lot of makeup, but as I've gone through it, I realized kind of things like this. You may be able to relate. For a really long time, it was pretty rare that I spent any money on makeup, because I maybe didn't wear it a lot, or I worked out a lot, and if I wore it, it was just a few different things. But like, this is probably a blush brush from, I don't know, Lord knows when, years, at least like 8 to 10 years. But let's look, it's missing the bottom. So, you know, I've got a lot of stuff like that, so I went and purchased a new blush brush. It doesn't have to be super expensive. I spent like $12 on a new blush brush, and I'm going to chunk this one. And then, you know, who really wears lipstick? I don't know, I'm just kidding, but a lot of people probably do. But it looks like my toddler tried to eat this one a little bit. But I don't wear frosty makeup. It's not 1992. Frosty lips. I'm not that person. I just don't think it looks very good on me. My skin is kind of like light. Like I have a tan and all that, but I think it looks like I just ate a powdered donut. And I think that that's kind of odd. So stuff like this, not gonna work. Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of recycle stuff. And just get rid of things like I don't need, and like things that I don't really use. I know that there's some things that maybe you don't use regularly, but you still want to keep them because they were like a lot of money, and maybe use them for like a holiday party or something like that. So there is kind of stuff like that, but like this mascara is probably from like 4 years ago, and I haven't used it probably since then. So that needs to go. So the biggest thing, you know, is just really figuring out what you don't need. I'm in a season where I'm very in tune with the fact that I don't need a lot of the things that I have. So I am getting rid of stuff like crazy. It's actually like extremely therapeutic. And my husband loves it, because that means I'm also a lot more careful about what I buy, kind of. So, you know, I mean, I think that it helps. I read a lot of blogs. I looked up pins on Pinterest, and the concept that I am getting from basically everybody is you want to compartmentalize things. Everything needs a place to go. Obviously Marie Kondo talks a lot about that, and she even talks about using like old little mini boxes that you can like fit things into, and then you just know where everything goes. So I've started doing that with some parts of my house as I've been kind of purging, and it's been great because I just know where things go, or if someone asks me about something, I'm like, oh, it's here, just look in there, and it's in one of the containers. So it's just really easy. You can just pop it in there and it's just contained. It's awesome. Since I'm only doing 2 drawers, I only ended up having to get 4 items from At Home to complete this. So I feel like it's fairly inexpensive. You could have gone cheaper. You can probably find a different way to do this, but this will give you an idea of what I did and what it looks like, so then you can kind of shop around and look for things if you want to do something similar, you know. But if you have 2 drawers to work with in your house that are similar size, you know, then go for it. And let me know, like comment down below if you find good deals on stuff, take some pictures, follow me on social, at official Stephanie Ray on Facebook, and at Steph__Ray on Instagram, and like send me pictures of what you've done with your makeup or just any space that you organize when you get your life together. But yeah, so I got 4 items, and I got 2 of these from At Home. This is actually an office organizer. So it's like, I think, it's like for papers. But my thought process with that is I have ordered palettes, you know, makeup palettes. So I got this cute blush palette. I was actually looking for just one blush from More, and I found this cute blush palette. So it's got my deep colored blush for fall or more dramatic look, and then it also has the lighter blush. Love it. Instead of buying it individually, this was like $22. And if you get one blush with some other companies, it's like 20-25 bucks just for like one color. So this is really, really cool. I love the More, I think it's Morphe technically. I think it's Morphe, so sorry about that. But they are awesome, and they have really affordable makeup. This is not an ad. None of this is an ad. I wish it was. Hit me up if you want me to do ads for you. But yeah, no, this is a great brand to get some cool, versatile makeup for. It's pretty budget friendly. So I'll kind of go in and get 1 or 2 things here and there, and then I'm spending like 30 bucks when it's easy to rack up over $100 in a makeup store getting like 2 or 3 things. It is ridiculous. But anywho, my whole thought process with that was I can fit my palettes in here and I can easily remove them. Ding, ding, ding. So it's nice because this fits in the back of the drawer really nicely. I bought 2 of these. So I bought one for this drawer towards the back, and I bought one for this drawer towards the back, and it fits well, you know, and it's not a custom thing or anything like that, but it was $7.99, and I had like a 20% off coupon. Sign up for like the At Home perks if you're going there, so it kind of helps because sometimes their stuff can go a little bit pricey, but it's not too bad. And then I got this for the bottom drawer. This is not the same that I got for the second drawer, but I got this, and it fits. The biggest thing was I wanted to find things that fit my space and had compartments in it so that I can compartmentalize stuff. And this was $8.99, and I also had a 20% off coupon for that as well, too. So with my upper cabinet, the piece that I bought, and I already organized just a little bit of it because this has been quite the project, a bigger project than I imagined it would be. Always, I feel like I'm always that person. I think something's gonna be super easy when I started and I'm like, oh shoot, this is really difficult. Or wow, this is taking a lot more time than I initially thought I would. Constant issue with me. But I got this. Now this was kind of a splurge. I mean, kind of, it was like $19.99. So, this was cool. So this is an actual makeup organizer that was at Home. And it's in like the kind of bathroom, toiletry type section. And it'll say like makeup organizer on it. So this was really awesome. And what I did with it is I have like some, you know, eyeshadows. I have some palettes that fit here that were a little over what could fit in that back section. But as you can see, I just tried to compartmentalize stuff. I have setting powder off to the side and all that good stuff. I have my primers and everything. Yeah, I have my eyebrow stuff because I barely have eyebrows, which phenomenal. I get microblading done. Last time, I'm actually about to get it done again because I am overdue, but I have my eyebrows colored in right now. But I get microblading done like once every 2 years or so, and it fades pretty bad. Like I probably could have done it like once a year, but it's kind of expensive, so like I just don't get it done as much. So let's take a peek into this drawer. So not like perfect, but definitely way better. And what I love, I already had this set up this morning, and I loved how I could just get my mascara, plop it back into its spot. I can see everything. I don't have to dig. That is huge. I don't have to dig. I don't have to pull stuff out. I just pull my drawer out and it's right there. It's so awesome. I love it. You could even do this kind of concept if you got like drawers on your countertop. I just wanted things to be able to be tucked away so everything looks nice and neat, because I don't hold a lot of items that aren't like decorative and stuff on my countertops. I prefer to keep it like fairly clean. But this kind of gives you a peek into the drawer. So I have the organizer, makeup organizer here from At Home. And then, see if I can get a better view. And then I have the palette organizer. So here's like my highlighter palette. Love this palette. Don't get me started. And then I have my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I also shoved another palette. I got this one from BoxyCharm. Y'all, let me tell you about BoxyCharm. That is like really, really cool. So I was like, BoxyCharm, $21 a month. And you get about 5 items of like good makeup. Like that eyeshadow that I just showed you guys, it's actually amazing. It blends really, really well. And it was all like, it's like a $30 value. And that was just one of the things included in my monthly box. And this is not an ad either, wish it was again. But that's what's kind of inspired me, because I just signed up for BoxyCharm probably like 3 months ago. I've got 3 boxes. And I love it, but then I'm like, okay, I'm getting newer makeup. That means, for a good price, and that means I can start getting rid of the old makeup that I've been harboring and holding on to for so long. And I could actually kind of go out with the old and with the new, and it's at a very economical price to slowly cycle things out. So since I've had a few months, I was like, okay, things are kind of overflowing. I feel like I don't need all of this extra stuff, so let's make things super organized. So yeah, so I'm gonna work on this. I will show you the finished product as soon as I'm done. I'm very excited. Do me a favor, if you like this content, show me some love. Like this video and please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ring the little bell and turn on the notifications. I would love to see that you're here. I want to see you back. Follow along with me.